The food is not Chicago. The food is not Chicago. But you know, uh,
Yeah,
listen. Anytime you move on from one thing, you have to go move on to the next pros and cons of the next thing. So you know,
yeah,
you just gotta be a player about it. You know, food ain't that great, but you gotta find what you like to eat out there. You know, pause.
yeah.
Uh, how's your playoff vibes, man? I mean, I'm a Bears fan, so we know, but we you know.
Uh, I ain't gonna hold you. The playoffs been great. Is I don't appreciate the blowouts because it fuck up a nigga parlay if you gambling. But
that
I was
Dallas game.
impressed. I was impressed and disappointed at the same time.
I don't think that's possible.
It's disappointing to see a top seed lose the way they lose. And then the only team that lost on the road is at home is the Cowboys. I'm sorry, at home they lost, but it was two young quarterbacks. Nobody was talking about. Nobody really was given a chance in the scheme of things. In the bigger pictures, you already saw the top 5, top 10 teams. These dudes was not talked about. And I don't fuck with the Green Bay Packers, but I'm gonna give
Let's be
the
cool. It's
flowers to the
always some.
quarterback.
Let's be cool. It's always some. We ain't letting them
It
get.
was two
They ain't getting
two
off on
young,
here. Pause.
yeah, two
No, I
young
can't.
black
I can't. I
quarterbacks.
can't. I can't say I'm impressed with Green Bay. Because I'm disappointed in Dallas. I don't think you can do both. There's no way Dallas with that defense and all that. They should let them boys do that to them. I'm
I'm
not.
only
I'm not
impressed.
impressed with Green Bay. I'm disappointed in Dallas.
I'm impressed in the quarterbacks that played. They shouldn't have won. And against the teams they against, a top 10 defense and a top offense, and you limped into the wild card when y'all been a top seed, I say shit. I don't know this could when you either way, but we was only talking about quarterback play from Lamar Jackson, and the racial thing kept coming up. But C.J. Stroud looked like a
Oh,
veteran. This
C.J.
man is a
Stroud look
rookie,
like he finna be the. He might be the
man.
greatest black quarterback ever. Like the only sad part when I think about CJ, I think about the dude from Indianapolis, and I feel like they was kind of. I feel like dude from Indianapolis was probably a couple steps behind him, but like not too far behind. Cause those boys was good early. They're
Yeah,
good early. They didn't have they don't like this is his rookie year.
yeah. We starting to close that gap with the quarterback play, and even with coaching itself, because you got some black coaches. What's his name is I can't think of his name, but the head coach for the Texans was a player on the Texans. If I'm not, D'Amico Ryans is his name.
Yeah.
And then we had Antonio Pierce. He had teams balling, so you starting to see the Deion Sanders effect coming to the pros, and his guys that played the game coming back coaching at a high level. And then coming out of college, these black boys is balling. Like, you always got the cliche that we play defense, wide receiver, running back, but that gap closing between the quarterback play.
Okay. Now I'm gonna switch subject to get off of football. Now, me and P, we for the people. When we say the people, of course, our black people. So me and P, we on the same page. Like we kind of dislike this so-called war that we having with our agendas between our black people. A lot of it is fabricated nonsense, and we love to show you that it's fabricated nonsense and hypocrisy and etc. Now P can't hear this, but y'all gonna be able to hear this. I'm gonna send a clip to you, P, so you'll know what I'm playing. Okay.
Pay 100% for the day.
That's exactly right. That's why we don't fuck with poor women, because they're not going to be able to pay for anything.
You never want to. If you're a poor woman, just don't even bother.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Don't approach me. Get out of here.
If you're a woman and you are poor, how do you expect to pay 100% for the day?
That's exactly right. That's why we don't fuck with poor women, because they're not going to be able to.
Now, I should have had my shit up better where you could see the actual video of the guys, but it's pretty much like four white guys had a discussion. Four white guys had a discussion saying they don't fuck with poor women. for some reason in our community, our sisters think that when it comes to dealing with white men, they don't have to lift a finger. They don't have to do nothing. That it's all just, they're providers and they don't do 50-50. That's what we hear. And it's crazy. Then when you see the the actual people that we're talking about say they live a different life, and nobody wants to cover that, and we just want to cover that.
I actually did see the video you talking about.
Right.
I've seen that video.
So we want to cover that and just let you know we're gonna dispel that beef that it's only black men that go 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can give you more proof and reasons. Like, it's been powerful white men that made women sign prenups that have gotten alimony. Because I was at work and some young ladies wanted to discuss the guy that Stevie J's get all that money from Faith Evans, right? How much how much he got?
I don't. I think it was like in the 30 mil. I'm not sure.
A lot of women like, how you supposed to be a man? Why would you do that? And I was like, huh? If I'm owed alimony, I'm owed alimony. I'm taking my alimony. I was paying. I was doing whatever when I was married to you. I'm getting my alimony just like a woman would get her alimony. Like, we gotta stop putting this thing like women are something different from a man. We all human beings. Not getting no pass. Like,
we gotta stop. We gotta stop sitting out here, being whatever the feminine wave is. They ask for equality, but then they want to pick and choose how it goes. Equality is equality. So if he's do alimony, then that's fair because that's what we ask. That's what women are asking for. You can't flip the script. You ask for equality, but then when you shown equality, when it's not in your convenience or favor, oh well, that's not traditional. He's a man. He shouldn't. No. Stop moving the goalposts. Stick to the goals you out here preaching about.
Yeah,
shit go both ways.
We live in a move the goalposts, keep the carrot in front of you. Era is and it's just like you can fool some and you'll get some of these, and listen, whatever lifestyle you choose, like I don't kink shame. I mean I'm being funny by saying kink shaming, but whatever lifestyle you want to live it. That's yours. But doesn't mean it's for me. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, that's great. If I don't think it's great, it's not great. And I be talking to different women with the podcast or whatever. Like we gonna get more people on, but we have discussions and we like how does it financially make sense for one person to have all the financial responsibilities bestowed upon them? Like, how is it healthy? How is it healthy financially? Like, everybody feels a way. I just feel like some ways we did this princess thing too long and I just don't see it as life. But moving along, I want to play this other joint. One more joint I want to play.
Okay.
Can I?
The fucking knees.
Oh, not this one.
They see up the fucking knees.
Not that one. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Can I say one thing about black women, though? Black women have the best bodies, some of the most beautiful faces. If they just sometimes were a little more soft,
Okay.
they would be the winning race, yo. Like, why?
I want to say that when it comes to the whole 50-50 discussion or men paying all the bills, it's a lot of factors that women just overlook and just automatically insert themselves into a man's life because it's like, who says that because we go together, you live with me? Who says that I inherit your bills if I got my own shit set up over here? If we ain't married, I don't have to set up shop with you. If it's just me and you and we both single, or if you with your kids, because women talk like this regardless of they status, if they single mothers or just single women, period. Mm. It's this entitled shit, and I think it's really an online persona only.
Yeah,
because real life gonna deal with you regardless of what you think, nigga. When you get out here, you got to get the shit done.
Definitely.
But you telling men coming in the door that they inherit your bills and not just priorities, but your own little kinks and fucking preferences and your hobbies and shit like nails and hair. These things are not important to survival because you can very well do the shit yourself.
Now,
If I could cut my own hair and line my shit up in the back, I would. But
yeah,
I can afford to go do that.
Right. Now I just sent you the last video I just played, and it was pretty much a Latino woman saying one black woman had the best faces, best bodies, but she said that if they changed the way they act, they would be the winning race. I just love my sister so much that I like that. That's really how I've been feeling forever. Like the little attitude, the little I'm mean girl look. Like that's not us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like a chill. You know what I'm saying? Humble. And when I say humble, like you ain't gotta bow down to nobody, but you ain't gotta talk humble. Being humble also is not talking down on people or act. You know what I'm saying? In a certain manner. You can have grace, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's sexy. That's sexy, but that's what I was gonna get at. But okay, now on the lighter side, Wiz Khalifa came out and said he wants to do a versus against Lil Wayne. Give me your feelings on that, bro.
I don't really, I mean, Wiz Khalifa do got some mixtapes, but he can't. Lyrically in his sound, I don't think he touching Wayne. He ain't got enough ammo in his guns. So let's just go there. We ain't even got to compare block for block. You ain't got enough ammo in your guns to mess with Wayne. Wayne can kill you with everything he did last year as far as features and singles. He don't even got to go into his trunk.
I'm definitely not even a Wayne fan. I mean, I'm sorry to take that back. I'm not a Wiz Khalifa fan. I never liked dude.
I only know him for one mixtape.
I really was wondering what type of drugs was he on. I mean, I could understand as a fan. It probably is fun. It probably would be fun to go against Lil Wayne. You know, a rapper that you know, it probably would be fun. But nah. Moving right along. Angela Bassett and Regina King share a smooch on the Governor's Awards stage. How do you feel about that, P?
I haven't seen the footage, so I'm like, was it just a smooch or was it like some passionate type shit? Like, it looked forced.
Okay.
It looked very Hollywoodish, you know.
It wasn't like the.
But I don't know. It looked innocent.
I just sent you some flicks.
Okay.
At the end of the day,
I've only seen still shots of it. Yeah.
At the end of the day, this just goes back to what I've been saying: the climate of what everybody's saying versus what everybody's doing. You got people out here, you know, you talking about Diddy and you talking about everybody else, and then you got two of my favorite women kissing each other. To me, Regina King, she looks uncomfortable. Angela Bassett looks like she's been waiting to do that.
It seemed like she did it for the Oscar because she was very disappointed when she didn't win and they gave it to the girl from Halloween. Even I was disappointed. But now she got an Oscar and she been in the game for some years, you know, so...
Listen, all these women be mad about why they not getting a role. And we was gonna linger into that too when we was gonna talk about Taraji. I mean, let's all due respect. I love Angela Bassett, great actor, great person as far as I know. But what movie would she really get would she get that award for that she, you know what I'm saying, that she so deserved? I mean, I'm just being real. Ben Lambert, the movie. I would say
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner was good. It was long ago.
It was not
I'm
sorry. Tina Turner was not that good, man. It was not a Ali. It wasn't that, bro.
That's the only really lead role I can think of her in. She's usually a supporting actress and everything else. I mean, they still get awards for that too. I ain't gonna knock her. I can't really knock her resume. She's a touch above Taraji. Viola Davis.
Oh, no
she's
doubt,
really
no doubt.
top. I think Viola Davis is top tier. I don't know if she got an Oscar or not, but Viola
No,
Davis.
but now
got
Viola
good
Davis,
range.
Viola Davis don't. But some of Viola movies and roles is she kind of the same person a lot, man. A lot of people don't be saying it, but I mean, I'll do respect, but it be the same person a lot of times. I be watching her.
Yeah.
Like she played that same role in the same role she played in what was the show How to Get Away with Murder? She brought that shit to the fucking Marvel.
DC. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, DC.
She's a tough attorney or a bogus baby mama or a wife.
And she always in control. You gonna do this and you gonna do that or else. And, like it's the same role over and over again.
But that falls up under that Hollywood typecasting. I mean, she did play a soldier in one, but it still kind of lined up with her tough girl shit. What was it? The King. I forget when they was women soldiers and shit.
Woman King.
The Woman King. I blame Tubi for it.
Blame Tubi.
I blame Tubi, and not just for black women, just for that. This goes back to that conversation we was having about the NBA with the European players. That I ain't gonna say them because they are veteran actors. They do take their craft seriously. But the up and coming actors, like all that money we done spent making these Tubi movies, like we could have really, if we really put our mind to it and wrote real scripts instead of the same fucking Zane books we read in high school. Y'all just putting that shit on fucking screen, bad graphics. I mean, it's low budget, but a lot of people started out low budget. Media Man and some of Robert Townsend's first shits.
I've been wanting to watch Media Man.
Ice Cube, like writing that revolves around taking somebody got to be serious in their craft, either be in education or something.
In the microwave era. That's why niggas putting dresses on to microwave their career.
And that's what that kind of gave me those vibes. What Cat Williams talking about when they did that little smooch.
Everybody else don't
unnecessary.
Everybody else don't have the grind. Pause. But they don't have it to where they put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Have like Ice Cube, like Spike Lee. Them niggas put work in. Pause.
Yeah.
Spike Lee just kept giving you movies. Movie. You're gonna know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
He's a good writer and he has a style. I think I only didn't like Chirac.
Oh yeah, I didn't. He was getting old then. I think he was getting. That was
New York nigga had no business making a Chicago movie.
Yeah, not the way he did. Not without tapping in and I don't know. That's the only time Spike, other than him being a Knicks fan and that was only two bad moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you didn't say you moving to Memphis, cause man,
no,
it's going up in Memphis.
And at one point in time, my baby mama wanted to move to Nashville, but that's a whole different thing. We separated, and I'm on my own wave. So she was supposed to move to Las Vegas with me, but she in her feelings about that. So I'ma still set up shop for my sons and shit. But I ain't. It's 2024. Like I ain't losing.
Gotta win.
I gotta win, man.
We got to win, man. Listen, it's no more playing.
Yeah.
I gotta get to it. You either get into it with me or you need to get out the way. It's no harm. It's no harm, but you know what I'm saying. We had our years of stumbling around in the dark looking for the light switch.
Yeah.
You know what that motherfucker is now.
Yeah.
It's always some shit. Your Urban American motherfucking podcast. Now Zach LaVine been back a couple of games. They had a good showing. They just took a rough loss last night. Cleveland has our number. How do you feel about your state of your Bulls?
I'm I'm looking at the NBA like the NFL. It's yours for the win. You know, there's not a lot of teams at far above 500 or below that you can. It's still they can still do something. They seem to be getting better. I don't know how Levine's chemistry is now because a lot of players got better and stepped up, and he was out.
They had a good game. Kobe, they had the first or second game he came back. Kobe had 31. He had 26, I think. They had a good night, but it's just been rocky.
We need a solid big man. We still need a solid big man. That's how I feel.
As a Chicago sports fan, it's you know, I'm a loyal guy at the same time. So, but you know, like we gotta come on, y'all. Somebody gotta give us something. Right now,
Chicago.
I hate to even talk about our state because I'm a loyal person, but man, even the Blackhawks is we got one of the best rookies, but they getting the shit kicked out of them. Cubs or the Sox didn't make the playoffs. Bears didn't make the playoffs. The Bulls, come on, you gotta make the playoffs.
As a sports fan, and I don't want to double back to football, but I'm gonna just speak on the owners. They spend enough money just to put a team on the field. They don't really invest in the long run. You know what I'm saying? They spend the cheapest money. We better win on the contract you own. They barely want to give extensions. You get one or two players. You never see us keep a system. Like when we had Derrick Rose and them, they broke it up. And it really was no reason to do that. We was a playoff team. You broke up a playoff team. I done seen people fucking stick it out with players. Let's just go, for instance, the Dallas Cowboys. But the Bears do that. The Bulls, all our organizations, you spend enough money to put some shit on the field and get all our tickets. And you know everybody in Chicago loyal to shit. We that type of city. We ride and die for odds. It don't matter. Yeah, we got some rivals with the baseball teams, but
it's mixed in. It's mixed in on this football. It's a lot of Green Bay motherfuckers in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where the fuck y'all come from, man.
I don't know. Yeah, with the football, it is like that. I know niggas I work with Green Bay. I guess you don't want to be associated with, motherfuckers get to be tired of losing. But some people outright being Green Bay fans.
Chicago. Listen, this is the thing, and people can't take this from us. Chicago, it's the greatest organization ever. We going through a rebuilding phase or whatever, and we had a rough couple of years, but you can't keep jumping shit when you a loyal fan. Cause every team is gonna go through they situations. Another thing that surprised me in the NFL, a black guy got the coaching job in New England. That shocked the shit out of me.
Interim, but yeah.
They don't hit him with the interim.
Is he all in? He's like official.
I thought he was all in.
Bill Belichick stepped down. Okay.
I thought he was all in. From my understanding, they say him, Bill Belichick, and the Patriots came up with it was a mutual decision.
Mm-hmm.
But
they trying to get him all down in Dallas. That's if that man still want to coach.
I'm not gonna lie. I take Bill. Right.
Yeah, now. I'm not impressed with Matt Eberflus at all. Like I know they keeping him, and people try to use the defense as a stat line, but I'm like, nah. He got way too many losses under his belt. I done seen coaches get fired with better records. And I didn't like that they picked on Justin Fields. Justin Fields, like, bro.
Yeah, no. Gerard Mayo replaced Bill Belichick as the Patriots coach.
Okay, he was a former New England player.
Mm-hmm.
So he know the system.
Interesting. I was just shocked it was a black guy. I didn't think a black guy was going to get the Patriots head coaching job. I didn't see that coming. Proud moment, but I didn't see that coming, though.
That's what I'm thinking, like, will the identity of the team really change? Because they've been under that man for 20 years, and he come from Bill Belichick. So, I don't know. It might be the same formula down there. But that's the Bears' defense and running the ball. That's us.
So, would you take Bill Belichick on the Bears?
Hell yeah.
All right, now I got to ask you this question. I don't know if we talked about this. Are you taking Are you taking the weekend over Bruno Mars? 20-song verses?
Oh, that's a good one. Uh, yeah, I like more Bruno Mars songs than the Weeknd. So
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah,
What Bruno
yeah.
Mars song you like?
What's that one with him and Anderson .Paak and the other one?
That's not Bruno Mars.
That's not him. Oh, that's Anderson .Paak.
That's the group. I'm saying Bruno Mars.
Oh well, then no. I thought that one song had me swayed over there. I'm in the middle, man. I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm saying just Bruno Mars.
It's not a lot of
If you
them
give
in
it,
my
I mean,
playlist like that. That ain't gonna hold you.
cause I didn't like. That's what I like. I didn't like 24K Magic. I like When I Was Your Man. The song with Gucci Man was cool. I didn't like Please Me or Finesse. I think I like Versace on the Floor. I got the Weeknd easily, man. I don't know how everybody else saying Bruno will beat the Weeknd.
No, that's a good matchup.
You probably think I'm lying. What a week! Hey, listen, put that Weeknd on when you in Vegas. Put that Weeknd on when you in Vegas. Hey, you listen. Don't do nothing crazy, but now you go to Vegas. I'm gonna be back and forth in Vegas, man. I got people in Vegas. They got a nice ass house out there.
Yeah, I got family out there. My godmom, my cousins out there. My best friend, his mom, his brother out there. So I got options. I got people that I work with. They already done moved out there.
Yeah.
You know, moving on. Niggas move on pride. So that's a last resort. Like if I have to wait. But I'm trying to go down there already in my own shit. But if push come to shove, I got somewhere to, you know, tuck my head into.
And then my homie R Stones, he out there. He a big time rapper. He out there. He man, he got some shit going on out there. Yeah, Vegas a nice spot, man. That's a nice spot. Like, but I kind of, you know, I probably visit Vegas a lot. I always want to live out there, but I kind of want to go to Fort Lauderdale a little bit more.
Yeah. No state tax. It was between Vegas or Texas for me, and I think job was the other transfer was in Waco. I'm like, I ain't fucking with Waco. So
now I gotta ask you this: you a conspiracy theorist? What happened with the UFOs, man?
I don't know, man. It was from Florida, so I ain't really giving too much.
See, I figured
everybody
you
in Florida crazy.
I figured you'd be more in tune with that conversation. I really didn't pay no attention. I don't be believing that shit. But I figured you might be in tune with it. But I mean, you not. We ain't gotta go on.
Yeah, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree that the math be math, and I don't just be saying anything. But I will say this: my only conspiracy is a lot of shit getting exposed. So I ain't gonna totally dismiss something was seen because they really CIA released some shit saying that aliens is real, and then they ain't showed no real footage.
Let's go next subject. Next subject.
I ain't gonna totally dismiss that, but I don't believe nothing no Florida say. No Florida people say. Man, they got cocaine in their water.
Man, listen. So listen, P, your boy is your boy is a genius, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, right?
Yeah.
It be shit. I be just, you know what I'm saying. Especially when it's on this podcast, you know, I know how to come up with the interesting questions. It's always been my gift. But it's crazy on this subject I'm about to go to because I was having a debate with my homie about like who had the best handles, and you know, personally, we all got our best at our age, at our time. Now the homie, he like 28. He probably 10 years younger than us. So I was telling him, man, Tim Hardaway, boy, he was the man with the crossover. You know what I'm saying? He early on, he said AI and Kyrie, and he was passionately saying like Kyrie got better handles than Tim Hardaway. And I was like, I mean, I really would wonder. I would have to. I would take Tim, but I'm not saying Kyrie can't. But that man, Tim was rocking people, and they wasn't calling.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kyrie gave Tim Hardaway his flowers and saying that's where he was influenced and watched him. So niggas not, at least the players ain't sleep on Tim Hardaway the way we as fans might because of that era and our age. But I can't. If I find it, I'll send it to you. But I heard a video of Kyrie mentioning Tim Hardaway and watching his style.
So now it's a situation going on between Tim Hardaway and Allen Iverson, saying who created the killer crossover.
Yeah.
I don't see how it's a conversation. I mean, AI, come on, man.
Do Kyrie really be crossing people? He in the category of Derrick Rose to me.
Kyrie be crossing people.
Derrick
Rose used to cross people too, but he would cross. He more blow. I'm going by you, cross you. Like he's like Tim Hardaway and them. They used to cross you like, man. They making a move off of rocking you. Like they gonna pause. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim come with that boom. That man, he gone.
Come on with Jamal Crawford.
Came up with the killer cross. I mean, he got handles, but he didn't come up with killer crossover though.
No, you saying the handles though. The crossovers.
Okay, so what's your top five? Give me your top five handles. You know, top five crossover.
Okay.
Top five killer crossover.
I'm go with Jamal Crawford. That's my first choice.
No order.
No order. Okay. Jamal Crawford. We got to put Tim Hardaway in there. I don't because these two I kind of see as they get good at changing direction. I guess that counts as a crossover, like slashing to the rim and changing direction at the drop of a hat. Derrick Rose, Kyrie, that's 4, and I want to say Steph, but he shoots so many threes, people forget.
Steph got handles, but he not no killer crossover. When I say killer crossover, like you could go on YouTube and pull up a mixtape of Tim Hardaway crossing niggas up.
Yeah.
You could pull up a mixtape of AI crossing people up. Like that's what I mean. So like I'm saying Tim Hardaway, AI.
What was that white boy?
You said Jamal Crawford, Jason Williams. You could put I don't know if Jason Williams top 5, but he might be top 5. But let's see. I'm saying Tim Hardaway, AI, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Jay Will, he used to have a fake pat. I'm trying to.
What they call him, white chocolate?
Yeah, I gotta do my research. Was he really?
He was cold.
He was doing, but he was fake passes and that was. I'm saying like killer cross, like Tim pulling up on you and he boom, two dribbles real quick and he crossing you and leaving cats behind. They chasing up. You know what I mean? Like it. Killer like real killer crossover guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't see how it's a dispute. But man, it was great. We just had this, a little conversation today. This is episode motherfucking probably like 25, man. We progressing. We getting bigger and bigger. Only bigger and better. We got a lot more coming. Camera, studio. P gonna start coming to the studio, man. We gonna be smoking big backwoods. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. In the studio. But I'm Kid Dre. My boy Patah. Always some your urban American podcast, and we gonna call this one a wrap. We appreciate y'all. Stay
warm, Chicago.
Stay warm. Love, P. Appreciate you, my boy.
No problem.
All right, next time.
Yeah.
Always some shh. Always some shh. Always some shh.
Welcome to the Always Some-ish podcast, your number one urban podcast hosted by Chicago's very own Kid Dre. Get ready for real talk, hot topics, and the freshest insights from the Windy City and beyond. Stay tuned, because we're about to drop some knowledge and keep it real. This is Always Some-ish